Holy gap down. Not shocking. What is going on? All right, here we go. Let's get this thing set up here. There we go. Dude, what's going on? Do it. What's what's cracking? Oh yeah, right on, do it. My weekend homework paying dividends already, do it. Was just about to shoot me an email, Panama. That's cool. No, they're not really back. I'm just bored, man. I was in Discord and I was like, "Hey, is anybody around if you want to hang out in one of the audio channels and chat markets?" Nobody showed up, so I was like, "Hey, everybody's chilling, hanging out, probably still reading my weekend homework." So I was like, let me just go onto YouTube. It's been a hot minute, more like a hot few months since I've been on YouTube or done anything YouTube related. Um, so I was like, just go hang out here and see what's going on. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. Um, Panama. I know what your other name is, Panama, but I'm just using your screen name here. Um, so I know who you are, my friend. And I'm glad your health, which is the most important thing in life. Well, it's not the most important, but it's up there. I say it's one of the most important things because, like, obviously your family and I don't know, maybe your religion or your beliefs or whatever, those are very important. But if you don't have good health, it's hard to experience those things well, right? I mean, so what if I have poor health and it doesn't allow my mind to really even connect with my family? So your health is really stinking important. That includes your cognitive functions, your physical health. I mean, that can prevent you from really connecting from those you love in a meaningful way. So anyway, as per my weekend homework, I actually expected this little gap down. We have some interesting election like potential results, and if Democrats, yeah, it's an outside chance, but if Democrats do gain some control, that's not good for the markets. So I don't know where we stand on that. I should probably go check that. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, Zoraf, I do have spots left. I get a fair number of emails, and I don't respond to a lot of them. That's the truth. Um, People who are really nice and present well, I respond to, but Everybody else, I just it's not just a completely open thing. The link is private and all of that. I'm just focusing on the people that are there. A lot of good people, and yeah, just trying to grow with the group that's in there. We do journaling and I don't know, transparent account challenges. We get on mic, we talk markets. I just try to put more effort into the people that are in there rather than growing the group because it seems like when you have a small group of people that are really focused on growing together, you start to develop trust, and you can easily upset that with bringing in new people continually, especially people who maybe don't have the same character traits or like qualities. So I do have spots, but yeah, I'm not. I'll just be honest. I'm not responding. So there was like a few people that emailed today, and I was like, one was thinking, "Oh, this is all your." One was, "Oh, I thought your Discord was free, and I've watched all your Sierra chart tips and tricks, and I'd like access." Blah blah blah. And then the other one was like, "Hey, I'd like access to your Discord. Let me know." It's just kind of like people are kind of, you could just tell they're kind of like crude and basic in um, their initial emails, and so it's those kind of people don't even get a response. I just like, I don't want to deal with those kind of people. When I linked the Discord through YouTube, I had no control over who came in, and so I just ended up banning a bunch of people. And it's just, and there were good people that left the Discord because I wasn't always around to moderate. Like let's say it was a weekend or something, and so you'd have some of these jerks come in, and the people that were there, I had always promised to them like, "Hey, I'm going to get rid of the jerks." And some of the jerks came in, and those mature full-time traders that we have in the group helped those people, and then those people like pissed on them, and I wasn't around, and we actually lost a few people that were like good people that were like, "Mike, you aren't following what you said you were going to follow. You said you were going to keep out the garbage." And so like they left, and so yeah, I've just been real careful about who I let into the group. We have good people in there right now, and I'm really happy with the group right now. So there are spots. So I mean, if you are interested, then just email me, introduce yourself, and just be a decent human being. That's all. I mean, the Discord has a lot of value, right? I don't even want to share what is in the Discord right now. But there's a lot of value there, and I just want people that, yeah. Anyway, I think people have the idea. Let's see. We have a second bar opening here. These footprint bars here. It compares the width of the volume profile to all visible bars. So if you get like the close, which has lots of volume, it makes it like impossible to know where volume just built, unless you look at like over here the volume. Oops. Uh, Over here the oh man, this is like the ETH volume profile. But even then, that's not very wide. So you gotta have like you kind of have to do this. That's why I only show two bars right here. But yeah, nice healthy gap down. Whoa, Jonathan, what's cracking, dude? Do it's do it's like I've heard this. Yeah, well, part of the reason I give the explanation even to the group duets is because people forget, and I don't want them to forget. Even like new people to the group, I just want them to know like I'm not going to keep people around if they're rude. I don't care. So I've gotten rid of plenty of people. In fact, I get rid of more people than I bring in. That's just how it's going. That's how it's trending, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, I know you've heard it a lot. You've also probably, if you've been on Mike Do It's, you've probably heard me talk about risk management, like in this all this volatility of the last few months. Um, and there's a good reason for that. It's because I get to see people talk to me about, even from within the group, telling me that like they just lost their account or yeah, they just keep doing the same mistakes, ignoring their rules, right? And that's why I talk about it in so at the market open, I talk about it all the time. Um, Charge complete, says my headphones, because people forget about risk or they just don't take it seriously. And it's one of those things that, when you have a group, people need to be reminded to put their best foot forward with each other. And then like things like risk management matter a lot too. So, I am a little bit of a gong on certain things, right? I repeat this crap all the time, and I get tired of talking about it. That's why I got to do more videos. But yeah, I still do educational videos, but I put them on Vimeo now, and then the group that's part of the Discord it views them. So I don't know. Right now, lately, I've been doing maybe on average 3 per week, or so. I don't know. Like one week I did 5 or 6. Um, Another week I did 2. So like this week I did 2. I finished another one today. I'll release it next week. It still needs a little bit of editing. I worked on another one today, and I updated to a later version of Windows today, and it messed up my mic, and oh, I got through a lot of the recording, almost all of it, and I was not noticing that my mic volume was not right, and so I tried to do a mic gain on it, and it just sounds terrible. So I got to redo that one. So like, I have 2 more videos done. One is on the Sierra Charts trade log, explaining all the fields. Um, Hey, Emmanuel, nice to see you, my friend. I remember you. Emmanuel, in my old Discord, used to turn on his video camera, and he'd never know his video camera was on. And so, and so I'd always be seeing Emmanuel, scratching his nose or rubbing his head or looking frustrated at something because he was working on Sierra chart, and it was pretty funny. But Emmanuel was great. I mean, absolutely great to talk to. I used to enjoy our conversations deeply, Emmanuel. How have you been doing, man? How's your trading going? And I know you were a full time. Was it a you were a master's or a PhD student, correct? I can't remember what your focus was educationally, but I do remember you were a full time student. Oh, thank you, Panama. I appreciate the kind words, man. PhD, that's right. Welding engineering. Yeah, Manuel's one of the smart people in the world. Oh, man. Oh, I beg to differ. I beg to differ, but let's see. 3 bars. It looks like there's an you see these bright green bars here? Let's see if I can make this thing sing for me. I've been having problems with the Sierra chart and using some of my shortcuts for other things when Sierra chart is the main focus. It's really irritating. Anyway, do you see these bars here? Whoop. And here. And here. That's a really aggressive seller right there. Now, I say it's an aggressive seller. It's really not an aggressive seller. People are hitting the bid, and there's some sort of iceberg or refilling order here, here, and here, right? The bright green. So it's passive aggressive, right? Because on the on the bid side, right? Here's the best. This is the bid. This is the ask. They're actually just hitting it. You can see it right here. It's kind of it's interesting. So it's an aggressive seller in that they're putting it all at one tick, but buyers are still hitting that level. It's just kind of interesting. I don't know. They might be anchoring price here. There might be a gamma level here, which I won't show you on my charts, but you know, maybe I should go check, see if there's a gamma level. Yeah, let's do that. Let me I'll check. See if there's a gamma level. We'll make this smaller first of all. Now I can go turn on my gamma levels. No, there's no gamma levels. All right, back to it. All right. Oh, is this not? Let's see. Trying to make this the right sizola. I'm so used to Discord and talking with people now that like just talking in one direction now feels really weird. When you when you don't do this for a while, it feels really strange. Yeah, hitting the ask. Ed S. Yeah, 100 years, man. It feels like it. It's weird. I was gonna get on I don't know the Discord group. So we have a Discord pack, just a private Discord group. I was gonna get on Friday, and I said, well, you guys are all really quiet, so maybe I'll just go on YouTube. And then that was all everybody needed to start pipe up and start to ask lots of questions. And then I was like, okay, well, I won't do the YouTube thing if you guys are all finally gonna talk and get involved. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. It's just kind of the market slowed down. I had a good Friday morning in the markets. And then I was like, I should be done for the day because, I often just sit on Discord with you guys and talk all day. And I could put out some educational content and do some of these other things that I should be doing and take a little break away from markets because, I don't know. I had like, about five or so trades in the early part of the day. And I lost on one of them, and the others were good winners. So it was just like some days you have like a really good opening trading session, and sometimes when you have a group of people, it's hard to just step away because you have like good company, and so you end up just talking, and then sometimes because often someone has an opinion about the market, you end up trading, and then sometimes you end up taking bad trades because I don't know, because you're hearing other opinions about the market, and then you get sucked into having an opinion, and then you want to take the trade because you have that an opinion, even though you've already taken like all your good setups and like you should be done for the day. So I was actually going to get on YouTube Friday just because I was like, I haven't done it forever. Look, they're still selling that as a level. Look at that, right? See that bright green right there? Boom, boop, boop. It's like very high delta. There's actually an iceberg there. Yeah, plus 500 positive delta there on the session. Kind of interesting. Anyway, let's see. Is anybody active in the Discord? Nope. I don't think anyone's active. All right, I'll just close the Discord. I only got so many screens here. Uh, ba, 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 ba. Um, if there were active people in Discord, I probably wouldn't be on YouTube right now, right? Sometimes I'm more of a social guy than other times, that's all. Today I'm like, sounds good to talk to somebody. Well, hey, a lot of the people in Discords have families. They have better things to do than, watching the market Sunday night. I do my weekly homework for myself and the members. And, I post a whole write-up with all my levels and all of my reasons. And I put a lot of work into that. So I haven't had an opinion about this Sunday night, and I want to watch it. I want to watch it develop. I'm really curious to see if the rubber meets the road on a lot of these things. Anyway, yeah, we'll just keep this like this. This is the best way. This market bounced exactly where it was supposed to bounce. Like I have weekend homework here, right? Just on this chart. So interesting. Let's see. Anyway, somebody talk to me. Man, I wish you guys had microphones. Someone tell me something. Talk to me. Are any of you guys here in Zip's news Discord? Zip is, Atkins indicators. Anybody in there? He told me he has like 500 plus, man. Oh, cool. Right on. Yeah, he said he made it private now. Oh, cool. Right on. Yeah, I joined it initially, and then I was like, oh, I don't have time for this. But I imagine it's good. Oh, that's cool. Right on. Yeah, I don't know any. I'm not part of it. All right, do it. You too, my friend. Enjoy your week. Zorif, I for everything that I use out of box for Sierra chart. I don't actually use anybody's like customs. Oh, you know what? I do. No, I don't use any of Zip's. But I use Frederick Simple Systems Trading. He has a custom button. Here, let me see if I can include it for you. Hold on. Well, I'll just show you. Let's see. Studies. You guys probably see only some of it. So I have like this right here. And so like, I'm subscribed to Spot Gamma. And oh yeah, they just broke it. Yeah, they broke. There's a seller there, so whatever. Someone's buying, someone's selling. they'll probably anchor it back to that spot. Who knows? Someone passively sells, someone aggressively buys. Yeah, that was pretty a pretty big amount. 786 positive delta there at that ledge. We'll probably make a bell curve, man. If you look at your DOM, or you even look at like a volume profile, this is the beginnings of a bell curve. So who knows? Anyway, this is Simple Systems Trading Fredericks. It's a control bar buttons to hide selected studies version 2. And I use that to hide or show spot gamma levels. So like if you click a button, or if I click a button, see like now the spot gamma levels will come in to the chart, right? That kind of thing. So now I've turned it off. So it's a way to hide specific studies on your chart. So stuff like that's custom. That's a custom study. But beyond that, no, I just use a lot of out-of-box stuff and put it together in a real trick way to make it work for me. I don't know. I feel like most of what I do in Sierra Chart, I could, yeah, I can do it with the standard studies. But look, I know Zip is the master. He's an amazing coder and has some amazing studies. And I used to use some of his studies, but it's I don't know, man. My trading doesn't really require any custom anything. I just can like this footprint. It's obviously a little different than what you see a lot of other people use, but it works specifically in a way that works exactly for my trading style, and I've just configured it in Sierra Chart to work exactly for how I use it. So I don't know. It's all good. Let's see. How many screens do I have, Mike? Mike, I have a 249s. They're like the Samsung curved 49-inch screens. Those sit like on top of each other, and then two 27-inch Samsung curved on the side. That's it. That's all I got. Just 4 screens. So, I mean, we have a shout out to Big Jerry. Jerry in our group has 10 in his office. 10 screens, man. Which is bananas. Yeah, well, Haidel Abdu, I don't know, man. That's not like it's not like crypto. So anyway, let's see. Are you all right? This is like the second time. Maybe he's spamming. Should I just is he spamming? He's trading something. Thanks. Hey, Dollar Delta, what's cracking, man? Nice to see you. Um, it's a good setup, Dollar Delta. I don't know, man. There's people who have much better setups than I do. Um, Dollar Delta, you've probably heard me a gazillion times talk about all the cool things I want to buy for trading, but it never ends, man. You just keep buying new stuff. It's like I have a little 15 key Stream Deck. It works just fine. Do I want a Stream Deck XL? Sure, it's kind of cool. I don't know that it's going to help me that much, you know? I don't know. Do I want bigger screens on the side? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Do these work just fine? Yeah, they do. They work just fine. So, what are you going to do, man? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Wahidil Abdul. Yeah, that. You have 427s and 124. Oh, that's awesome, Mike. Add more. Add more, man. I think more screens are helpful. I don't know. Obviously, you can't look at all of them at the same time, but it's convenient. Is it totally necessary? No. It's like somebody who criticizes me for having too many charts up. They're like, "How many stinking charts do you need?" Like, you only need a few if you're scalping, right? I got DOMs. I got a few different charts. I can scalp just off the DOM sometimes, right? Depends on the volatility. So, it doesn't mean you're staring at all of them, but like my daily charts or like weekly TPO charts, I only look at those after maybe hours of trading. And see, you don't glance at every chart before you take a trade, but people assume really silly things sometimes. They're like, if you have all those charts up, you must be trying to look at 25 charts at the same time. Like, no. No, you probably look at your DOMs and you glance up at some structural volume bars chart or some footprint chart to get some confirming structure. Then you look at your DOM. Oh, okay, the order flow supports this trade. Yeah, okay, here's my structural stop. There it is. Let the freaking trade go. It's not rocket science. I mean, come on. All the other charts are just context charts. You glance at them once in a great while. You're trading with trend all day, right? And you're scalping in the direction of the trend. And it's 2 hours later. And you have a level overlaid onto your small time frame chart. And you're like, wait, where is that from? Oh, wait a second. It's from this higher time. Oh, well, maybe you should consider on your small time frame chart um, at that point, since you have been alerted to, hey, this is a bigger time frame, go look at your weekly TPO chart. Oh, you have a level from there? Yeah, maybe you don't want to keep scalping in the direction of the trend when it's a potential major resistance point on a higher time frame, right? Maybe if you've had a really good day, you cool it on your trading a little bit in that area. That's the all the different charts are there for, right? Convenience. And if you have enough screens, you don't have to alt tab. You could. You could alt tab and have one screen. It's all good. It's all good. You don't need. Look, you could have a virtual desktop, right? Tab over to your different virtual desktop. Have a whole nother chart book open. Dude, whole nother sub instance of Sierra chart or whatever. That works too. You don't have to have a gazillion monitors, right? I mean, you only have two eyes, but is it convenient? Sure, it's convenient. Yeah, it's cool. It's a nice reminder, but is it totally necessary? No. All right. Anybody who's traded for any amount of time knows that. Anyway. Zoref says, I've never used Spot Gamma. What edge does it provide? I don't know. Maybe Dollar Delta can help you. Dollar Delta. Do you really want to tell them all about Spot Gamma and how to use it? Probably not. Maybe. Like, what? How dare you not tell us? Tell us. Yeah. I mean, there we have a group there and we all put in lots of effort in a lot of. That's right. If only you known. That's right. That's right, Dollar. Oh man. Yeah, we do like our toys, Mike, myself included. Let's see, what did I just? Oh yeah, I just bought. Here, I'll give a link to the headphones. Look, I still have a set of Bose. They're decent headphones, but the earpieces started to wear out. And Mike, could I have gotten just like the ear pad replacements? Yes, I could have. But I instead chose to get these things here. I'll give you a link. Corsair. I think they're called Virtuoso XTs. I don't really remember exactly what they're called. Here they are. All right, here you go. Here's the link. I just bought these. I've had them for, I don't know how long I've had them. A few weeks, month. You know, time flies when you're having fun. I can't remember how long I've had them. Here's here's the link. But you know, speaking of toys, why did I buy these? Because they've got little RGBs, LEDs on them. The build quality is quite good. Um, you know, the bougie. I bought the bougie stand. It matches my Corsair keyboard. It matches my Corsair mouse. It matches all the Corsair stuff in my desktop. You know, I've got this big Corsair mat on my desk. It matches that. Matchy matchy. We love our toys. Absolutely. Um, you know, these headphones are cool because I always forget to turn my mic off in Discord. Always. I'm just terrible about it. These headphones have a little, like a little metal button. It has a boom mic, right? It has a little metal button on the bottom side of it that when you hit it, there's an LED ring around the boom mic that I could see at the corner of my eye, and it turns red when the mic's off. So it helps me a lot. Little things like that, and then I don't know the yeah, they're just I highly recommend those headphones. Use my use my referral link. No, I'm just kidding. There's no referral link. Okay, so Jonathan says, crazy, we are trading between two gaps, above from September and below from last week. Which will fill first? You know, Jonathan, if someone absolutely knew the answer to the question, they could make a lot of money. I don't know. Yeah, I got the gaps above though, to 41.30, essentially, is where it fills. Is that where you have it, Jonathan? 41.30 is where it fills? Or do you have a different level? And then we have that big old gap, big ass gap. 38, what, 94? These markets are bananas, by the way. You have it starting around 40.50. Oh, I have it at 40.38. I don't know. That's weird that you have it there. Yeah, that's right. You never know. You never know in this market. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, your gaps are curious. What data do you guys? Yeah, Mike. 38.71. Okay. Yeah, I know what you guys use for gap fills. Now, you guys ignore the movement of that day where it rallied a little bit, and so that's why you have the gap. So you have the gap not at the open of the session. You have the gap obviously at the top of that session's high. Yeah. You guys are doing it incorrectly. So you both lose. What an asshole. That's okay. Oh man. there actually are reasons why I do it the way I do it. And I could give a lecture on that. Why do you guys do it the way you do it? I think you guys do it the newbie way. You tell me why I'm wrong. Oh. Oh. What time is it? 3:40? I gotta eat early tonight. I gotta be up. I can't remember where you live, Jonathan, but I think it's the west coast of the United States. I don't know why I think that. I asked you a question, Mike. Dallas? Man, I thought you were in Cali, Jonathan. That is so weird that I thought that. Did you move? Or I have an old man's memory. Oh, that's weird. Mike says, I'm a Canadian, so I'm right. Wait, Mike, is this Hermy? Is it Hermy? Hermy? We'll just say Hermy. Is it Hermy? Mike? Hermy? Are you Hermy? Okay. All right, never mind. Different. If you would have said yes, you might have gotten. I might have been nicer to you if you said yes. See? Okay, let's see. Oh gosh, I like the challenge. That's right. Oh goodness, goodness gracious. Mhm. But Jonathan saying we will. Wahid Abdu is retracting his messages. What's up, dude? He's like, you're not responding to me. You gotta ease into it, Wahido Abdu. You gotta ease into it, my friend. So like, hey, how's it going? What's up? You know, introduce yourself. Oh, it's okay. But Jonathan, it's been pretty volatile, man. These days have been a little crazy, haven't they? I mean, I can't tell you the amount of times over the last. Well, I probably could, but there's been a number of times where I've like shorted the almost exact top, covered for 4 or 5 points, um, only to have that thing run 100 points the other way, and I'm like, damn, shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know? I mean, that's trading. That happens all the time, but jeez, like it's like the hindsight gods are chiding me. You should have hold a runner, you stupid idiot. Don't you know the future? Always hold a runner. As you're scalping, you get people asking that all in hindsight all the time, right? You're like, why didn't you hold your short? I'm like, well, because I didn't know what the next 2 hours was gonna bring, but I made money on the one trade. They're like, yeah, but you could have made 100 points. I'm like, well, yeah, I probably could have made 400 points if I bought the swing low bottom 2 weeks ago and knew exactly what was going to happen. That's part of trading. You don't know what's going to happen on a higher time frame. Oh, but everybody loves to hindsight trade. They're like, oh, this idiot. Look, after the fact, he should have known. He should have known that the price was going to do this. Not very many people calling it on the right edge of the charts, right? Everyone has an opinion after the fact. Look at my analysis; is so good. Oh, Jake. Yeah, Mike. The CPI news was bananas. I actually missed. I missed all the upside with the CPI stuff. Um, I it was one of the few days that whole week that I was just away from my desk early in the AM, and I'm actually glad I was away because that move was just crazy, crazy, crazy. But a week or two before in the E-mini, um, where yeah, I mean we've had tons of, I guess we'll call them prices without any volume printing in the same session on the E-mini. Um, I don't know if you guys remember that whole gamma squeeze, right? Where there was just a bunch of puts. It was into like 37. Let me see. Let me look at my other charts here. It was into uh hold on. Hold on. Yeah, it was into sorry, not even 30. 3660 where we had that gamma squeeze day and where price was like ripping up 25 points. I traded that and I got stopped out to the upside and it skipped my stop on that day. Um, just skipped my stop. And I had to just, I had the software set to resubmit. But I had to hit the flatten button because it didn't work correctly. And that was painful that day. Whew. Um, yeah, yeah, there just was not enough liquidity to the upside when we made that massive rally off of the 10. I guess we'll call it the 1017 gap, right? Where we kind of pushed into it right there at 3660, and then it reversed and went straight up. That day was bananas. That was back on 1021. That was nuts. We've had a lot of these kind of days. Yeah, Jake V. No, 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 no. It's all good. When you say Teton, Denali, and IB routing data, um, it's just a okay. So Teton is routing, Denali is data, and then IB does data and routing. But if you're going to do IB data with Sierra chart, it's going to be garbage because IB's interactive brokers data is not tick by tick, and so oh, iron beams. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, you even said iron beam. I see. Gotcha. I thought you meant IBs. I just think interactive brokers. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have a lot of people who use Teton in our group. Um, I don't know. They don't mind the routing at all. Denali has good data. Recently Denali, so Sierra Chart's doing a self-admittedly Sierra Chart is doing server upgrades and there have been a lot of weird data issues with Sierra Chart near the open for a lot of people. And they said they were going to finish it by a certain date. I don't know if they finished it or not. It was an improvement to their infrastructure. Something about 1 gigabyte versus 10 gigabyte. And then they bragged about how they've gotten away with 1 gigabyte for so long, and it's a testament to, I don't know, their engineering and all of this. But now they're, I guess, forced to upgrade to 10 gigabyte. Probably has something to do with AMP and Teton, because I know Sierra Chart on the support board has been talking about AMP start using Teton pretty soon, or implementing Teton pretty soon. I don't know. They said end of was it end of this month, maybe, or end of last month? I can't remember. But anyway, I use AMP and AMP with Sierra Chart at least. I use AMP, Denali data, and CQG routing. I don't use Teton, but some other people use Teton. They seem to, I guess, kind of they like it fine. So yeah, Jake, if you're trading futures only on interactive brokers, then their margin requirements are quite high. But you know, interactive brokers is also there's a lot of products to trade there. 39.88 buyer stepping in. Oh yeah, huh? Well, somebody sold the 39.88s with like 140 contracts though, or something. I saw it on the DOM. Let's see. We'll go trade. We'll show the market data columns. So you see this is MBO. So there you go. Now you'll see a little more. Here, we'll do that. So this column here will show any lot sizes above 10. But you're not seeing any bid ask. You're just seeing a little pulling, stacking, and then a little bit of MBO. That's it. You're not actually seeing total size on this DOM. I don't have it set up to show that, but I certainly could. All right, dollar delta. We'll see you tomorrow. We will see you in the morning, bright and early. I plan on being up about an hour and a half before the open. And as you know, Mr. Delta, typically Monday, Tuesdays are my best days because of weekend homework. You do all the prep, all the levels, spend all that time, and then, you know, the more prep you do, the better your trading is typically. So anyway, see the 100 lot pop up there on the below the bid? You see that 100 lot? Little hanky panky playing games here. See that? It was right here. So, Jake, Iron Beam's routers. So look, there are. Hold on, this market's moving. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone, but Iron Beam is just a broker. They're not the ones that have the routers, my friend. They're not the ones that have the servers. It's the service that they're connecting you to. So, yeah. Ooh. A few stops hit up there. Let's see. A little bit of size came in right there at 92. Yeah, they're a clearinghouse, right? Just a broker. So Jake V, they're not the ones that you have to worry about co-location. Anyway, Jake, I'm pretty sure Teton is going to be just fine. It's going to be faster and very good, especially if you're moving off of IBKR. You'll notice a big difference. As long as you're not, let me see, let me go back up here. So, by the way, Jake V, when you say when someone says routing, what you're talking about there is the sending of orders, um, sending and receiving of orders to the CME. That's routing. Data is just the data. So the routing is what you care about with co-location. So Teton, I believe they're co-located. You can look at it with Sierra chart or ask them on their support board. Say, hey, are you co-located? They might say something about Cermak and buildings right in that area, located in Aurora, right? So yeah, but they're fast. It's going to be better than, like I said, interactive brokers. That's for sure. Ah. hmm Here, let's see if we can put a little bit of a bid ask column in there. I don't normally keep it up. I've got a separate DOM here on another screen. Guess we'll try to add it real quick. There, trade, customize. Let's see, we'll just um, bid size by column. There you go. That works. Recent bid volume, recent ask. We'll put it right here. Ask sell. Oop, replace it. There you go. And I guess we gotta stretch this out a little bit here too. Like that. There you go. There. How's that? I made pan fried chicken thighs and mashed potatoes. So good. We did everything but raise the chickens and grow the potatoes. That's all fresh. It was good. A lot of garlic. A lot of garlic. Fast as possible. All right, man. Have a good night, Mike. Oh yeah, sounds good. Yeah, Jake V. I don't know, man. I really don't know. That's a great question, Jake V. You should go ask it on the support board and tag it user discussion. uh, man, it's already 4 o'clock. I'm gonna eat by 5. So I have a little bit of time here. Little bit. Oh man. Its volume is just abysmal now. Gonzo, what's cracking, man? Oh, Gonzo, yeah. So I did so do you know that there's a YouTube personality, Carnivore MD? Um, for the most part, I eat that way. So yeah, he has a lot of good stuff to say about it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of fasting. Just like today I didn't, right? I woke up and had like I don't know, wife made bacon for everybody. Well, her and my oldest, and so I went by and just snagged a piece, and then I snagged another piece, and then I didn't eat until I don't know 12:30 when I made the chicken. And I make the mashed potatoes because the kid needs a little bit of carb. Well, he doesn't need. He prefers a little bit of carbohydrate with his meat, and it just makes things a lot easier when you have kids. And so I did eat a little bit of the mashed potatoes and chicken today, and I feel so sluggish because of it. Um, not terribly sluggish, but just meat and fruit. Oh, I feel great. I feel fantastic. My wife eats that way. As well, and she's long had digestive issues and joint pains. I mean, she's on her feet a lot as a nurse and stuff, but she's long had that sort of thing going on, and since eating this way, she's good. She's got lots of energy, no more joint pain, um, no more low energy. Just she sleeps better. No more digestive issues. Yeah, it's been great, and you can still lose weight, man. It's that's the thing. So it's been a nice way to eat. So a lot of what that guy says, I agree with. Um, just you can't be so picky that you can't enjoy something socially with other people as well. So whatever you do, I think it has to have a little bit of flexibility. But the way that we do our grocery shopping is just pretty basic. Lots of fresh fruit, meat, and keep it simple, man. And we all enjoy it. I mean, who doesn't like fruit? That includes things like cucumbers and zucchini, even, or um, tomatoes. right? So I guess some people would consider those a bunch of vegetables, and I guess, but who doesn't like all of that stuff with I don't know, barbecued meat or pan fried meats or whatever, man, eggs or cheeses. Anyway, yeah, it's been good. It's been really good. It's really allowed me to like eating better has really allowed me to get better sleep. So very, very, very important. And I'm somebody that typically struggles to go to sleep at night. Um, but that I've kind of cured myself of that. Yeah, that's see, I agree with that, Autolycus. I think so as well. And Gonzo saying joint and gut. Um, yeah, maybe it's the kind of fruit you're eating or something. I don't know. Go for the stuff that is more easily digestible. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I just know it is really nice not to be in ketosis all the time and to have blood sugars go up and down in a healthy, normal way. So my phasic, so my insulin and my blood sugar is very phasic. It'll jump, but very shortly after a meal, it comes shooting back down to good levels, and then my uh, electrolyte balance is always very good. And in ketosis, that can be a struggle for a lot of people. Yeah, autolycus, like the what do they call it? Like the gut brain or whatever. And you think about all the bacteria that are in there, right? The whole microbiome that sits in there. Maybe they're the little drivers, the little aliens that are controlling us. Have you ever heard that before? I mean, I'm kind of I'm kind of being lighthearted about it, but you never know. That's what's crazy, right? You wouldn't know if they're the ones driving the car. You wouldn't really know. It might be. People eat food, and it sure does change um, their moods. I'll tell you what. But anyway, that's some weird stuff there. But yeah, lots of direct connections to the brain. Fascinating. We have liquidity sitting way up here. Any more? Way, way, way up yonder? Nope. 93.50 has a little bit of short-term interest to buy and sell right here. Where do they go? Here to here? So right now, some of these swing lows were here, right? Before the close, right in this area. They went and tested this zone, and here in Globex, right? Oops, this isn't working. Anyway, drawings are off. Let's see. Here in Globex, in this, we'll call it here. There you go. Right? These swing lows have become a little bit short-term resistance. So you can see we had this reversal prior to the close. Friday, swing low here, rallied into the close, settled here at this orange line. So prior to that, we had a swing low here, ripped up into the close, another swing low here. So this low is what, a tick or two? Right there. Look at that. And this 5-minute candle, we pushed up, came back in, opened, straight up. 5-minute candle here, and we pulled all the way back. And then this is the area now that we just saw. It looks like we pushed in there and then pushed straight down. So what? 94, 95s in that area. 94.75 was the high so far up here. And then aggressive selling in this bar. And you can see that this bar had what, 1,553 contracts. So someone passively absorbed in this area. So anyway, there's that swing low. That's what's resistance here. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. All right, so if we share this drawing with this chart, that's where this shows up here. So there you go. Wow, to the tick. Yeah, well, you know. Really the low is a little higher. It's like here. But general area, you know, probably trap traders off of this zone here. Right here, you see that? Whoop. Bye, 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 bye. Then we came back after, let's see. Yeah, after the cash, no, before the cash close. Let's see. No, after the cash close, right here. Into this area, and then, oh, shot up off that area. The gap down, and there you go. Little bit of volume build here. Look at that perfect bell curve. Look at the size of that curve. It's perfect. Look. Tell me you don't see bell curves everywhere. Look at that bell curve. It's just so perfect. Anyway. The pullback low is resistance. What stops probably under these lows here? 87.50. What do you think? You buy the weakness? Do you buy the weakness of the stops? So what we consolidated here, in this section, this right here, and then we burst up. So it probably stops below this low. We tested it once, then burst up. All right, so maybe a scalp long here. And then this is POC. Maybe a scalp long here. And then what? Resistance. Short it for new lows. All right, there's the call. Who knows? Who knows? Ah, man. Let's see if anybody's in Discord. Ooh. I see Ben in Discord. I'm going to go talk to Ben. All right. You guys have a fabulous night. Have a good one.